Managers. Joker, this game is proud to present you some Blue Jays baseball on MLB The Show 24. I am your host, the one true Joker, and today we are in Kansas City, where it's going to be a four-game series match versus the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays, of course, currently standing at 15-7 with their record, while KC's not doing too shabby this season as well, as they're 13-9. In other interesting news, the Jays will have former Kansas City Royals pitcher, who was originally drafted by them, Zach Greinke, on the mound for them. He is currently 2-1 with an ERA of 3.67, while the Royals will bring in Brady Stinger, who's currently 0-1 with an ERA of 4.76. This game will, of course, be played at Kauffman Stadium, holding about close to 38,000, just under 38,000. The stadium is a really good stadium. It's been open since 1973. Today there are clear skies in Kansas City for this matchup between the Blue Jays and the Royals. Probably there'll be a couple changes today in the lineup. As you can see, the changes. Brandon Belt will come in for Vlad Guerrero Jr. Instead of being DH, he will play first base. Joey Votto will be the DH in today's game. Davis Snyder will come in and play left field, while Dalton Varshav will come in and replace Kevin Kiermaier at center. Brandon Silva will also be the catcher in today's game. As you can see, here is the lineup. Now, of course, we will quickly go to the stats of the pitchers that will face each other. And now we take you to John and Chris to call the action at Kauffman Stadium.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you, and seeing you the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Salvador Perez leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Brady Singer. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Pushes that one outside the zone. Leffer will once again be
in the air on the infield.
Only to pop it up to the shortstop.
Witt makes the grab, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays, and an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Justin Turner.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
George Springer batting second today.
George Springer, the next to hit, takes ball one.
For his batting average.
That one is absolutely belted. Hampson going back.
Going back to catch
and
it.
Caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette entering here with a 13-game hitting streak going currently. He's batting .422.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Outside.
Pasquantino brings it in for the third out. Blue Jays go down in order. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Zach Greinke. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now here is Garrett Hampson. And a foul ball. Greinke, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals, and first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat.
New bat now.
And a pitch.
Make a difference.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
In his favor, though, with that
makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Brandon Belt easily gets that.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Michael Massey.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back.
Hits it deep, and it's crushed over the center field wall.
That one felt good. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Royals take the lead. It's 1-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, Manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Bobby Witt Jr.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. With up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
KC threatening to get another run on the board here. 90 feet away.
Witt at third with 2 away. Now we'll bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
And Perez crushed it. And Greeke knew it from the start when that one went off the bat here in the first. So the Royals have a 1-0 lead at the end of 1.
Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt, who's been hitting pretty good as of late, having 12 home runs this season. Now up.
The pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Can we recover time? No!
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Justin Turner now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Center field settles underneath it.
But the center field will
Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
And with that, Belt can stay at first.
Batting 5th, the center field.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho, who's also been hitting a lot of home runs as of late. Now up, Varsho has 11.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Ends up fouling that one off. Not what he kind of wants.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second.
Also fouls that one off. Now it's a 0-2 count with 1 out and the man on first. KC, looks like it still has that 1-run lead.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And the batter now is Joey Votto. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Fouls it. Instantly batting the 269.
Runner at second, 2 down.
He's had a few days off. In his last 4 games, he's had 2 home runs.
Righty delivers. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Oh, keep himself alive there.
That's a little bit low.
One ball,
Good eye
two
there.
strikes.
Now is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Takes a little bit of a lead.
Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail here 1-0.
Kansas City now up here in the bottom of the second.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
The second baseman.
Greinke back to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And George makes the grab, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
MJ Melendez will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Lets the first one go by.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Second base, which turns out to be a strike, I should say. MJ fouls that one off. Count still remains 0-2. Barely hits that one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
MJ making this one very about manageable.
Righty to the
foul,
plate. In the air to left down the line.
Snyder.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
There goes to the wall of the foul line
Batting
to
in.
get
The
second
designated
out.
hitter, Drew.
Drew Waters stands in.
Waters now up.
Hit hard on the ground to
Get it.
short.
Throw it to first.
Slings to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Royals. They lead it 1-0.
No. Okay.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, number 36. On the ground to
Snyder.
short. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first.
Well,
Got him. Nice play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then
Play by this
fires with that rocket arm
diving
all the way
catch.
across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Just reaches it, gets up quickly in time to get the out.
So digging in, Brian Serven.
7. Now up.
That's
He
towards
hits
center.
Deep, but I don't
Hampson
think it's deep
sizes
enough.
this one up.
Looks like the short center
He
field
makes the
there.
catch, and there's 2
He
down.
is.
The batter
Out
was
number 2.
second baseman,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. To third. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 11. And the right-hander back to work. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. You made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Garrett Hampson. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. That one catches the zone. Strike one. And a base hit into right. The run scores from third, and they take a two-run lead. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
One away, runners at first and third. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's in for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only two players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases.
And tries to get back and save. Toss the belt, and Witt is out.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
And now here is Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 so far. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Second and third, 2 down. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada.
One off a home run and one off of that single.
Back here in Kansas City, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, George Springer. Singer back to work. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hampson makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Bo Bichette now at the plate. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
up next for the Blue Jays. The first baseman.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and He might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. His 13th home run of the season. It's 2-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Out to short. Witt. And Turner is retired.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
So 2 down now, and here is Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for him. And they jump out front. It's 3-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two outs, nobody on. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Joey Votto. Just missed. Already 3 runs across in the frame, top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
As you see, there's the 2 home runs, one first on Belt, the other one from Boston.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Nevada, number 6, designated hitter, Drew.
And now the DH, Drew Waters. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The wind and the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. KC down in order. They're down 3-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, number 36. And he deals. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's a swing and a drive. Hampson ranging back. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll circle the bases. His 2nd of the year, and they add on. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. In the air, foul off first. Pasquantino drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's George Springer.
Springer signed with Toronto after playing 7 seasons with the Astros. And one cool thing about his contract, Boog, is he made sure to include hotel suites for road trips just like you. And he might have the best room on the team for this series.
Zips it to first. That takes care of Springer. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, number 11. And a pitch. Towards first, Bell. Steps on first for the out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Garrett Hampson steps in for the Royals. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The Royals trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Slider got him for strike 3. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. And there's the strike.
0-1.
He caught it behind his back. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. In position. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And first offering is fouled off. Bell, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been electric at the plate with 7 home runs in his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
On the ground at first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
2 outs, base is empty. So now Turner in on that right side. And a rope into center field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air center field. Hampson under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals 2. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
And a pitch. That's a strike, 0-1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's going to get into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Salvi around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And now they trail by 1.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Greinke will give way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Nate Pearson taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And here it comes. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Springer on the move, racing back. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball.
Smoked on the ground a second. Catapalepa throws the first in time. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Well, that's a productive at bat right there. I'm sure he wanted a knock, but puts the ball in play, brings that run in from third, ties up the ball game.
Melendez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. Settles under this one. Squeezes it. And that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Sauer. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Joey Votto. And the pitch. Foul ball there. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, David Schneider.
Now the left fielder. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Brian Servin. And that one fouled off. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Ripped on the ground a second, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now Drew Waters. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Number 11 in the box now. Takes strike 1. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Base hit right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike on the inside corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. Got a really good pass at the ball.
And down on strikes. One gone here.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a ground ball to first. And it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Now Matt Barnes takes over. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Double play ball to second. Connor Falefa. Off balance feed. There's one. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Does his job to get the RBI in.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carlos Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lukes.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
And a pitch. That one pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one the other way. Hauls it in. One away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one out to right. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. He's already homered in this game. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first. That ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 5-4. So remaining in the game defensively, Nathan Lukes. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Well, 1-run game. Chad Green ready to go.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Vinny Pasquantino. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Michael Massey. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Popped up. Connor Falefa settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City. They lead at 5-4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, John Schreiber.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And fouled off. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Bouncer to second, Massey. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So up next for Toronto, Joey Votto. High in the air, out to right. On his way over. And that'll do it. The Royals take the series opener here at home.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. And you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. We'll see if they can continue that momentum in tomorrow's game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You see the highlights from today's game. There's Brandon Belt's tying home run, then Boschatz, who originally gave the lead. Only for him to regain the lead. Jays did have some good defensive plays in the double out. But in the end, it wasn't enough, as Kansas City holds the Jays in check.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 6 runners on base.
Nate Pearson would receive
For the Blue
loss.
Jays, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base.
He ended up
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
this season.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
He also went 1 for 4 with a home run. Bo Bichette, his hitting streak ends as he goes 0 4. So his hitting streak ends at 13. Now on Kansas City side though, you had Blanco, who was 2 for 4 at the plate. Waters ended up getting that, going 1 for 3, getting the round rule double. Bobby Witt Jr., superstar himself, went 3 for 4 with a double and an RBI. But player of the game goes to legendary catcher Savio Perez, going 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. So once again, thanks to John, Chris, and myself, 1-2 Joker. This has been another episode of Blue Jays Baseball on the show 24 on the under the channel name, the 1-2 Joker. No, sorry, Joker's Us Gaming. I am the 1-2 Joker. Thanking you for today's game. And we can't wait to see what happens in the second game of the series, of this 4-game series against Kansas City. But Kansas City ends up being a tough opponent for the Blue Jays as they end up winning this one late in the 7th to give them that 5-4 lead to hold them in check to win this game 5-4. Until then, this is the 1-2 Joker officially